Hi, I'm Sarah Leather, your calm business coach, helping you to have a really grounded and successful business without the hustle and overwhelm and without social media if you really don't want to live there anymore. And today I'm talking about the myth of consistency. I was late diagnosed with ADHD, as so many of my clients really identify as being having an ADHD type of brain in their business. And it's why so many of them really struggled to work in the corporate environment or in paid employment. And so many entrepreneurs are do have a similar kind of wiring. And today, what I'm talking about is like the myth of consistency. And so many business coaches will tell you you have to be consistent. You just have to show up every day, share about your work, make offers, and just do it every single day. And this is true and also false. What it comes down to is it comes down to your business model. Your business model is the way that you attract clients, your marketing, plus the way you actually deliver to your clients. And the the thing is, if you are relying on the way that you get clients from social media, and it doesn't really matter what channel it is, you do have to be consistent for it to be effective. It's very hard to show up on a platform once a week or once a few times a month when you're in the mood and actually get real traction there and actually get people buying your offers. Now, I have made a lot of sales on social media when I haven't necessarily been posting every day or being overly consistent because I've grown a really good audience. And when I was doing posts that were really moving people along, it worked to a certain extent. Well, it did work. I made the money that I wanted to make. But it can be really exhausting to maintain that and to maintain that kind of traction on social media. And the reality is that so many people are getting exhausted and their nervous systems are becoming dysregulated from being on social media platforms. And there are much more different ways of marketing your business and creating the clients, creating the course sales, creating everything that you desire in your business off social media, and then just using social media when you want to, not because you have to. So what this means is using more evergreen platforms, and they can be things like a podcast, a blog, a YouTube channel, that when you create content for them, they live on in an evergreen way. I created my previous business prior to be, I've been a business coach for 15 years. Prior to that, I ran a health practice. I'm a naturopath, a homeopath. I had a really successful health practice. I was often booked out, sometimes, particularly if I got on national TV, I could be booked out for 1 to 2 years. And I made like hundreds or even thousands of ebook sales and had a really successful membership site and platform there. And I didn't use social media. I used other channels. My blog was the main one. I put a few blogs up at the beginning, and then I did one blog a month for years, and I got a constant flow of clients from that blog. I still sometimes get them, even though the blog's not live anymore. It got picked up by different media channels, like traditional press, and those things are still live. They kept working for years and years and years. I had a few other ways that I regularly got clients, things like the traditional press that I just mentioned, and also really good referrals by basically having an idea how to market and knowing how to share, not just share value, but how to share sort of like your insights and things that you're really seeing working in industry and things like that. I also did some talking at networking groups and that kind of thing, and that certainly worked. And I certainly did that when I was transitioning into coaching and business coaching. I certainly did that kind of stuff as well. But the most successful thing then, and also for my last many years as a business coach, has been a podcast and a blog, and increasingly now YouTube as well. And you can really get things set up that people find you. I call it your foundability, your findability, not foundability. It could be foundability. How is your foundability? No, it's your findability, your ability to be found. So I suppose it is foundability, isn't it? So that is what's really important in a way that lives on for years. So you create one piece of content this week and it's being found for months and years to come. And then you move people then towards the way that you are making money. And it doesn't really matter what that is so much, although I do have a couple of favorite ways of working with people. I love people having a sort of a low ticket taster, like a micro course, and then a signature program, whether that's for one-on-one, whether that's for group, and even if that's for home study, that it is a way of moving. You have ways of moving people towards your offers that last for years and years and years. And even when you stop working, whether you're just taking holidays or vacation, or in the future, if you decide to stop working, they will still keep working in a way that you want them to. So consistency is a myth when you have your marketing set up in a way that's very calm and very grounded and it works. Whereas if you're relying on social media, well, then consistency is way more important. So when you see people shouting about consistency, just take note of how you are organizing your business and how your business model is. And if you want that to change, well, I'm here to help. I'll be back with you really soon. I'm going to be telling you how you can start getting these things set up in your business so your findability lasts for months and years to come, and that you don't have to do that frantic consistency, particularly when you're going through tough stages in your life. And I'll be talking more about that later. Bye for now.